So what do you feel that your young adult has achieved at New Directions?
Well, I think that he's developed uh, particularly good social skills and good solving skills. He's learned to express himself in a more effective way verbally instead of just, kind of assuming that someone knows what he's saying. Um, so he's much more articulate than he has been in the past. He's certainly gained a level of maturity and independence that I am proud of. Um, he has meaningful relationships and friendships that are important to him and that he manages pretty well.
Do you feel that New Directions is unique in comparison to any other programs your young adult might have attended?
Um, he's only attended one other program as a young adult, and that was a sort of it was a college-based program that was kind of an adaptive program. He did live independently in a dorm room, and he did pretty well there. But he didn't really have the maturity to deal with complicated issues there, and he didn't really have much support. So at New Directions, he has a great deal of support when there is a problem that exceeds his abilities. He can get help immediately. There's always someone available to um, ask questions of and ask guidance from, and that's been very helpful.
And how do you feel about the amount of communication that you have with your young adult therapist and other staff members?
I feel like people are very accessible. His therapist has done really good work with him and has targeted issues, important issues, and addressed his needs really well. And yeah, I feel like people are generally readily available if he or I have a problem.
Is there anything else that you would like to say about New Directions or anything that you feel would be beneficial for other parents to know who are thinking of placing their young adult into a program?
Well, first of all, I know that it's very anxiety producing to send your child far away. We live in South Carolina, and of course, you're based in Florida. So there's a real hurdle to overcome as a parent to just that distance, just not being able to get there quickly if there's a need. So I feel like New Directions has done really well with um, being on the spot when Wyatt needs something, and that's been very reassuring to me. And I think helpful to him. It's been good for him to learn that other people can help him with things besides just his parents.
And do you feel that your young adult has been able to make friends and connect with other students in the program?
Yes, that's been a real plus. Wyatt has very good relationships and meaningful relationships that are important to him and that he tries hard to maintain in an effective way and in a way that's uh, um, meaningful to him, and um, he has help navigating those relationships from the staff there if there are issues. And yeah, I think that's been a huge plus that he has a life of his own and that he has friends.
Would you recommend New Directions to other parents who are looking for a program for the young adult?
Yes, I would, and I have.